Good morning everyone. So a few of you have asked me for a short morning mobility routine. So we're going to start mobilizing the body as you wake up. This is something you can do anytime during the day, after running, after sitting down, and hopefully it will just energize and loosen off all the joints in your body. Right, so come into a kneeling position, tuck the toes under. Have your hands at a diagonal line and we'll focus on some cat-cow stretches for your thoracic spine. Pressing up, relax the head between the arms and then drop the chest and looking up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. Exhale. And inhale. Now come onto your elbows and we'll focus on just doing a few cat-cows with your lower spine. Tuck your tailbone under and then point your tailbone up to the ceiling. The rest of the spine stays totally still. Exhale and inhale. Tuck it under, point it up. Tuck it under, pull the tummy muscles into the spine. Lift up the tailbone to the ceiling. 2 more. And last one. Now let's do an all fours cat-cow. Tuck the tailbone under, round the lower spine, pull the tummy up, drop the head between the arms. Lovely C curve here. And reverse. Drop the belly button, point the tailbone up, drop the chest and look up to the ceiling. Avoid dropping into your shoulders here, so press your arms strong into the mat. Exhale cat. Inhale cow. Exhale cat. Inhale cow. Two more. Getting movement through every vertebrae. Nice deep breathing into the nose and out through the mouth. Good. Sit back slightly with your bum to your heels. Have your right arm, thumb pointing up. Lift up with that right arm. Roll it in. And take it out to the side. And then you just reverse this movement. Good. Let's do another 5 of these together. Lift it up. Round into the joint. And lift it back up. 3. Just focusing on your shoulder joint. 4. 5. Place the hand back down, repeat on the other side. Thumb pointing up, lift up, roll it in, tap behind you. Try not to move the chest. Chest stays pointing forwards towards the mat. Last 2. And last 1. Good. Now untuck your toes, getting the front of the ankle stretching out a little bit. Walk the hands a little bit closer. Again, if you are feeling that the deep flexion in your knees does not work for you, you can do exactly the same, coming back into an all-fours position. You don't have to stay here. Good. Take your hand, place it behind your lower spine, and we'll just do a nice rotation into the mid-spine. Open up, back into start, change around. Open up into your rotation. You can also look over the shoulder, getting the neck involved. Open up. Think of length in rotation. As you're rotating open with the chest, you're lengthening through the crown of the head. Two more on each side. Nice gentle movements here. You don't have to force yourself into rotation. And one last one on each side. Good, and just stretch out into your child's stretch. Relax your head towards the floor. Wiggle into this stretch a little bit. Inhale deep. And then exhale, come back into an all-fours position. Let's take the right leg out to the side. Making sure the foot and the knee is lined up, and then just sit back slightly. This is going to give you a nice stretch in the inner thigh. Coming forwards, sitting back, coming forwards. Keep on moving backwards and forwards 5 times. Last one. And let's just roll that leg slightly. Point the toes up to the ceiling, down to the floor. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Change around, do exactly the same on the other side. Stretch your leg out on the left. Sit back. Rocking forwards and backwards. Feeling that inner thigh stretching out. Again, keep it gentle. If this is your routine you do in the morning, you don't want to exert too much. Give your body time to wake up. And let's do that rolling of the leg. Point the toes to the ceiling, so we roll into our hip joint and back. 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to do a bit more of a hip roll here. Take your right knee into the chest, take it out to the side, roll it around to the back, and then reverse it. We'll do the same on the other side. Bring the knee into the chest, take it out to the side, roll it back, and reverse. So just see what's available into your hip joint this morning. It's always surprising how heavy that leg can feel sometimes. Stay strong through the arms here. Try not to sink into your shoulders. Good. We've got 2 more to go on each side. Really feeling the movement inside the hip joint. Last one. And last one on this side. Good. Okay. Now bring your foot in a position where your big toe and your knee is lined up. From here, sit forward slightly, lift your heel, and then just roll the ankle around in one direction a few times, getting a little bit of mobility into your toes and into your ankle. Change direction. Good. Now sit your heel back down. Keep your weight over the knees. And this should give you a lovely stretch there in the lower part of your ankle calf area. We'll do the same on the other side. So make sure your left foot is lined up so your toes and your knees are on the same line. Sitting forward slightly, lifting your heel. Let's roll the ankle round in one direction. And change direction. Sit down with the heel and let's go for that stretch in the lower ankle area. Good. Now come down onto your tummy. Have your legs in a V position. Have your arms into L shapes, and we'll do a few swan dives here. Forehead down onto the floor. Tuck your tailbone under. Pull your tummy in. And peel away from the mat. So start with your head. And then lift the chest away from the floor as you draw your shoulders away from the ear. Reach your legs out behind you. Start pressing into your palms. And then slowly extend your arms. Don't do too much of a lift. Lower down. Tuck the tailbone under. Lift your belly away from the floor. Lift your head so it's in line with your spine. Start lifting the chest away. Press into your palms and do a little stretch. See if you can stretch a little bit further with your arms. Straightening your arms out and then lower down. Start again, tailbone down, lift your tummy away from the floor, lift your head in line with your spine. Now lift your chest a little bit, away from the floor, press down into your palms. And as you're pressing into your palms, you want to focus on lengthening your legs away. Inhale. And exhale. Bring your legs together. Bring your hands to your chest. Press back up. Let's finish with a few neck rolls. Ear to shoulder. Roll it around to the front. Ear to shoulder on the other side. And let's repeat in the opposite direction. Very small movements just to see what's available. Now from right ear to right shoulder, look up and take your left ear to your left shoulder. Start with a very gentle roll. We're not trying to roll into an extreme range of motion here. We're just loosening off into the cervical spine. One more in this direction. Keep your shoulders relaxed. When your chin comes back to the center of your chest, change direction. Left ear to left shoulder, look up. Right ear to right shoulder. Left ear to left shoulder, look up. Right ear to right shoulder. One more, left ear to left shoulder, look up. Right ear to right shoulder. Good. Hold on to your shoulders and we'll just do a last stirring rotation with our spine. Flexing forwards, sideways, back, sideways, forwards, sideways, back, sideways, forwards. One more in this direction. Sideways, back, sideways, forwards. And change direction. Moving slowly. This whole motion takes place above the hips. And it's all about mobilizing the spine. Good. And that's your morning routine. Standing up, finishing with a breath that's going to help you get a bit of energy. Inhale up. And exhale, swing out with the arms. And exhale. And exhale. Well done. I hope you all have a beautiful day.